Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 27 of our Bengal Tiger campaign in Europa Universalis 4. So, what are we going to do this episode? Somebody suggested about potentially... This was back when Tibet was actually in existence. And they suggested that I vassalize them and use them to feed all these cores back. Because actually Tibet don't have cores on most of this, all this stuff over here, I don't think. No, they don't. And that was actually my point, which would have been actually a smart idea, because some of these, like for example this province, Lhasa, or Lhasa, something like that, is quite a high development province, so that would obviously cost quite a few admin points to pour. So that would have been useful. However, the rest of these are all very low development provinces, and some of these aren't actually cores of Tibet, so I wouldn't have been able to feed these back. So, I mean, it would have worked, I think. It would have saved a little bit, but because we ended up annexing them rather than vassalizing them, I think we'll probably have to just go with what our current plan is, which is to, we're annexing Sarıgölgir. I'm going to lose prestige, I think, over military power. I like my military power. So we're going to finish annexing Sarıgölgir. That'll drop us down below our military, our diplo relations, back to normal. One thing we also did in the last episode, oh dear, I thought you expelled our diplomat, is we allied Shu. The main reason behind that is, technically speaking, I don't need to conquer them to achieve my goals. Because if I actually want to do, what's it called? Sun never sets on the Indian Empire, which I think is still possible. We'll need to get Canton, which is... where is it? Somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly where it is. We had this problem last time, me being terrible at geography in this region. There it is. So I don't actually need to go through Shu to get to that. I could get to that through other ways. Or at least I could wait until I'm bigger than Shu before I, go to war with them. So, because at the moment their ally sort of chain is quite formidable. Excuse me. So I'm going to ally them and use them as essentially a bit of a battering ram in this region, because they are quite a big nation. So we need to replace this chap here. I think I'm going to go for National Unrest guy. What's our current? Our National Unrest is only 0.92 minus. So actually getting a National Unrest bloke is probably not a bad idea. So what are our truces looking like at the moment? Multan, Jaunpur and Gujarat for another 2 years. At the moment we are trying to get... Oh, actually we've just finished getting all of our claims on Mongyang, so that will be our next war. We are almost at max relations. Not relations, what am I on about? Manpower, that's the one. So what I will do is I will pull back my guy from Mongyang, use him to improve relations with Shu. What claims can we get on Ayutthaya? What development's that? 11, 9, 18, and 18. So Sukhothai and Phra Bang are actually quite high development provinces. I'm just thinking, because like, if I take both of those, that will likely give me quite a bit of... Oh, you can actually fabricate province claims now from within this view. I think that was a change in the last patch, if I recall. I should know. I did the videos on the development, the devlogs, the blogs, development blogs. I can't even remember what they're called now. That's terrible. But yeah, I think I might get claims on these provinces. Reason being is because they're quite low development. and it gives me a border with another power that I can invade. Yeah. Because I'd want to take Lamnar's province, so I would piece them out individually. Then I would take Ayuthuya's provinces and piece them out individually, and then I'd finally piece out Mongyang. So I think I would take 1, 2, 3 maybe off Ayuthuya, because then that would allow us to make claims on Patani and Malacca. And they're obviously quite small nations at the moment, so that'd be quite good. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. So let's get a claim on Thawai. Can I get another claim? No, I need 25, and I only have... I can't... Can you even see how much you've got? Oh, it's 6. It's right up there. Durr. So we're going to have to wait a little while. Luckily, our claim in Lannar lasts for ages, as do the rest of our claims in Mongyang last for quite a while. So we'll just sit here and wait a little bit. In that time, I imagine our manpower will probably max out. Hopefully any... Oh, we don't have any rebels anymore. I don't think. No, we don't. What about estates? Can we get anything from our estates? I'm thinking... Probably not. Because both of those... I think we've got both of those. Yeah. Okay. I could get 100 admin power if I wanted to. We're 10 behind currently, so maybe that's not a bad idea. Although... Yeah, no, that's fine, actually. Yeah, no, that's good. Puts us a little bit closer, at least. Of course, we reformed our government. I think it was in, what, the last episode? I think? Which gave us a few bonuses. Actually, no, or have we even done that yet? I'm pretty sure we did. No, we definitely did do it. Right. Okay, so I could adopt an oligarchic administration and start an oligarchic republic, which would give us a few benefits for a non-exit. Okay. Potentially, I don't know whether there's... I mean, Republic, though, we wouldn't be able to do royal marriages. And, I mean, I quite like royal marriages. Ooh, base tax or... Base tax or prestige. That's in Natal. Spot the province. Natal, Natal, Natal. Pretty sure I can't... Terrible. I'm going to have to... You know what it is? Like, oh, there we go. It's all the way over here. That's probably not a bad thing, I guess. Yay. I should really be wearing glasses. Or I normally do wear glasses to read, like, screens and stuff like that. Or just do normal reading. But with my headset on, I use the Razer Chroma headset and when I record. And I can't wear my glasses at the same time. So that's my excuse for not being able to see half of the things on the screen. Right, who else do we need to improve relations with? Oh, no, Orissa, wasn't it? We need to improve relations with Orissa. Not that they're in any danger of revolting, just because it's probably a smart thing to do. We also need to improve our navy. So, what are we going to chuck in there? I think we build a few more brigs, so that's at what, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There you go, that should be enough. At the moment. Great advisor has died. And I am quite happy to take that discipline guy, because discipline is always good. Because 5% discipline is basically equivalent to finishing off, like, offensive ideas. It's like a whole idea group in one, basically. We're also about to unlock training field, from this standardization of caliber. So that'll allow us to build up more manpower. Speaking of manpower and building, there anything worth building down here? I don't think there really is at the moment, if I'm honest. Like trade-wise. Again, not a huge amount, I don't think. That was +2 trade. What's that trade area? Okay, that's in another trade area. So maybe we do build one. Where is it? I will build a trade node there. How much money are we actually making? 5.89. It's not a huge amount. But then I suppose we have got 2 colonies going. Oh. Diffusion of New World crops. European merchants are increasingly common sight. Yada yada yada. New crops of the Americas. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn. My stomach upsets too easily. Okay, that gives loyalties. I don't really care about local goods produced, especially not for that cost. Like, that's a lot of unrest and yeah, no. My stomach upsets too easily. I'm going to be a wimp. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's move this out of the way. Diplo relation -3, that's not surprising. Let's move that out there for a second. Let's make a state out of this. And a state out of this. Lovely. That's desert, highlands. Okay. What's our current... We're a little bit behind on our force limit. Do I send this guy over here? I'm just going to join him onto this army, because why not? I should probably build maybe a few more cannons. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I need money. Not good. I'll build another cannon there when I have the money. Should be able to in a few months. Oh yeah, no, we need to deal with this. Family first. When Sharat was first made a royal consort, the Afsharis were excited. Now that she is the royal regent of the realm, they are ecstatic. Sharat is now one of, if not the, most important woman in the realm, and the family has made it very clear to us that they expect to be treated in accordance to her position. Yeah. I think we do this because essentially, like Kosh Heijo, where's that? There. Oh, let me get rid of this a second. How much is it to develop? It's 60 development power to develop anyway. It's 60 of any power to develop. And we're saying it's basically costing us 20 more monarch power than it normally would to just develop it. So, yeah, we just go with that. Not ideal that it costs us, but not the end of the world at the same time. What was I going to do? I was going to build cannons when I had enough money. 20 prestige, right? We're max prestige. So I am happy about that. Natal is finished. There we go. Let it run a month so I have enough to build me south a cannon. And where are we going to go from here? So I think we now maybe go for the stuff that borders France. That is a 5. Actually, I'm going to go for the coast one. Because coasts are always a good idea to block off. This thing is, just because France are the only ones here, doesn't mean that, like, Portugal are not going to sweep round and go, oh, I want that. It's always a possibility. You never know. You never know with these sneaky Europeans. Right. Shio, I think it's probably time for a bit of war. What do I want? Lose prestige. I actually want to lose prestige now. Where can I go that's going to support this army? There we go, I'll just go here. Oh, wow. This is a new one. So this is diffusion of New World crops, but it seems to affect institution? Yeah. No, whoops, damn it. Institutions. Okay. So basically, I pay that, and I get more support for colonialism. I don't think I'm going to do that. Because I can't afford it anyway, if you think about it. Like, that's going to cost me 463, so it's automatically going to take a massive loan. So that'll put me behind. It also costs me loyalty with 2 factions, gives me unrest, and it loses me 100 Diplo power. But even if I did all of that, like, I still wouldn't be able to adopt it. I'd be miles off doing it. And actually, the provinces don't actually make... They make most of their... Those provinces make most of their money from... Let's just move those over there. From tax rather than production. So I think we still go stomach upsets too easily. Because not only will that save us a bit of money... Yeah, that'll save us money. And I think by the time we have that money... Or Iraq got a claim. Oh dear. By the time we have that money, let's get this straight away. Get new cannons. And we can build training fields. By the time we get that money, I think we will be able to embrace that colonialism anyway. Right. Oh. So, can I get this final claim yet? Yeah. I'm going to get one on merit. And that's all the claims I'm going to get on Ayutthaya for the moment. But I'll leave my guy there, I think, purely because I'm going to need claims afterwards anyway. Oh, annexed vassal. Okay, that's like minus 60 because I annexed 2 people. So, interestingly, what's also happened is that Jaunpur found themselves in another war, which they're actually winning at the moment. And they haven't gone back and allied Bahmanis. So, I mean, my claims over here are going to last for a little bit longer. So maybe I could take advantage of this. Go to war with Jaunpur again. Let's pull our guy over. Where is he? Is that First Army? Yeah, let's pull this guy over from somewhere else. Oh dear, they've got pretender rebels. So when does our truce end with Jaunpur? May. So actually, next month. Alright, there we go. So we could declare war if we wanted to. All of their people would join. I'm going to go after their capital, I think. Because their capital... Is there a thing for development? Yeah, their capital is one of the higher ones. And Lhasa as well. So, what have I actually got claims on? Yeah, so I can actually realistically go to war with them again. Yeah. I think this might be good. Because... Yeah, no, this is the right thing to do. Because it allows me... So it'll immediately... I mean, it'll basically mean that we're constantly in a truce with them if we do this. Like, keep going. End of truce, go to war. End of truce, go to war. End of truce, go to war. Plus, this will also help Delhi... win a bit. Help them beat Jaunpur, although there should be no reason why they can't do it on their own. How's that doing? No, that's fine. I think, in any case, that is us done for this episode. So next episode, I think I'm going to go war with Jaunpur. Theoretically, that should be quite a quick war. I also noticed I haven't even... Oh no, I have sent a colonist. That should be a quick war. So we'll do that, and then we may even get started with this war over here. In the meantime, how many favours does Shu owe us? 5. So they probably wouldn't join, but still. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.